feel like it's definitely not gonna surprise literally anyone watching this video right now that today we are talking about Gamefam Studios. However, I can confidently say that it's probably gonna surprise everyone that we are not talking about Gamefam Studios today because they have done something, because recently they haven't really done anything new, you know, that we don't already know about. No, the reason that I'm talking about Gamefam today is because literally everything that they tweet, like they could tweet absolutely anything and it's gonna get flooded with replies from people in the Roblox community that I think it's safe to say they are not the biggest fan of Gamefam. So hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And very quickly, please join my Discord server. The invite code is ChloeGames and there is a link in the pinned comment. Let's use this tweet as an example. This is one of their most recent tweets. Already, we can see that the ratio is very uncommon for somebody that hasn't done anything wrong. Like this tweet has 81 likes and 124 replies, and it's just a seemingly innocent poll. It's literally just asking people which device they prefer to play Roblox on. So if you haven't done anything wrong, you will probably just have people liking the tweet or voting on the tweet. You wouldn't have people replying, but 124 replies to 81 likes on an innocent tweet. The first response we can see is nothing to do with the poll, nothing to do with the question. They said, the pay my employees device. The one right under that is device where I get money for working. Right under that is a device I can get with a fair wage. Right under that is checkbook, and then we have my preferred device to play Roblox on is the one where I actually get paid a fair wage. A device I got with money my job paid me, but if I work with Gamefam I don't get to do that. The pay your employees device. Here we go, we finally have one that isn't about paying your employees or anything that Gamefam has done previously. This one is somebody complaining about Sonic Speed Simulator. But moving on, we have paycheck. What way do you prefer to pay your employees? People just I think people in the Roblox community, when it comes to situations like this, and especially with the things that Gamefam Studios has done previously, they are pretty ruthless. My favorite device is the one I can use to pay my developers. The one where you pay your employees. There's a bunch of people just trying to ratio Gamefam. I think they did a pretty good enough job on that by themselves. And finally, this one I think might be my favorite reply. Here is some better options. We have paying my employees or paying my employees, and as you can see, paying my employees won. I wonder which one Gamefam voted for. So the next tweet that I'm gonna point out is this one right here. I think it's just like an advertisement or a promotion for a game that they own, because as we know, Gamefam Studios has somehow acquired quite a lot of games on the platform. I guess Super NFL Tycoon is one of them, and they just pretty much tell you to play the game, but all of these replies once again, are definitely not in favour of Gamefam, and they are also definitely nothing to do with the actual game. Try to touch this paycheck is what you say to your employees. I'm telling you guys, like some of these are actually hilarious. How will this affect the pay rate of your employees? Pay your worker. I'm gonna represent team pay your employees. That's a pretty good team, I would say. I wonder if Gamefam agrees. Touchdown in hashtag pay for your employees wages tycoon when tried to touch this paycheck. Gamefam, a lot of people are making the same joke with this one. I think I honestly think that they keep setting themselves up with things like this, and I think it might be a little bit unfair to say maybe they just shouldn't tweet anymore, but it's also they are definitely setting themselves up for replies like this a lot of the time. But the last tweet from Gamefam that I want to point out is this one right here, because I feel like this is one of the most ironic things that I have seen in a while. They say, take notes, it's Wisdom Wednesday, and with this one they talk about making a respectful workplace. I am deadly serious. They are sharing a link or some kind of an article for working towards a respectful workplace. Yes, this is Gamefam Studios. The first reply, not surprising, they said, funny coming from you. Take notes, it's Worker Wednesday. Make sure to always pay your employees fair wages during their developer work. Giving them these wages helps increase their motivation for productivity and creativity and helps them stay in Gamefam. Do you know what? I don't think this is me being actively against Gamefam. Like, I'm not trying to bring more attention to them. They do their own thing. If they cause all of the hate that they are currently getting, that's on them. That's nothing to do with me. I just think it's funny scrolling through some of their tweets sometimes, seeing the amount of replies that they get compared to the amount of likes, and realizing that every single time they tweet, they just get ratioed, and it's kind of funny because, you know, they are almost setting themselves up for things like this, saying good morning Roblox gamers, and then they have 60 likes and 200 replies. But anyway, let me know what you think of the Roblox community, obviously absolutely hating this developer studio. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.